Shalom, this is Charles and Charlotte out of Lantern Camp. Look at it here, Jasper, Florida. First and foremost, I would like to all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Kal Halam La, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Harakak, that's my mouth. Also, double honor to the elders and Apostle GMS. Double honor to our apostle down here as well, or Yahawah Basharala. Peace and blessing to 1/3. And salutations to those for elect. It's gonna be a lesson just going on basically being one body in Yahawashi, serving and doing what the Lord has asked us to do. Of course, the will coming ultimately from the Most High Yahawah and to His Son Yahawashi. All right, this is a service that we ought to do for the Lord Yahawah. Anything He has to do, that's what this is. It's in our best inclination to do, because shoot, man. Well, Proverbs 1:7, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of is the beginning of knowledge, man. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Slightly paraphrasing. So if you want instruction, you want wisdom, you're gonna want knowledge of Yahweh by Shemashai. Ultimately, you're going to take that and follow that to the best of your ability. That means 613 laws, not 10, because we just had some Edomites say it was only 10 laws you supposed to follow. 613, them bad boys. So guess what? You got to follow that to the best of your ability. You can't follow it perfect like IORC try to do. That's not our God. The laws are not our God. That's our mother. We're supposed to follow to the best of our ability. It's not the true governor. The true governor would be our king of Israel, man. The immortal king, man. Yahawashi. All right. But this is what the Lord wants to do for him, to show that we love him. Do it cheerfully. This is Romans chapter 2, just like it is Romans chapter 12. So that verse 1. It's like it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahawah, which is your reasonable service. So come on, it's a reasonable service. The Lord has given us grace. He could easily destroy us as a nation and made a whole new nation if he wanted to. But the fact is that he wanted to make it a nation that knew good and evil, and now we're the priests that know good and evil, and to soon make those priests his little ones, this worm, this low thing on the earth right now, being us, least poverty, but of course we're spiritually rich. But nonetheless, making the people that he chose seeming low, meek, to be the gods of the earth, to make them kings over the earth once again, in righteousness and sincerity, in truth, righteousness, sincerity, and wisdom. We once had the powers of gods when we was tyrants on the earth, the renowned ones, the what you call it, Napoleon. All right, dang it, I said that right. Nephilim, yeah, right, yeah. But yeah, we were tyrants though. We didn't have the truth. We didn't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And the Lord is setting us up as that, giving us mercy, allowing us to have salvation. All right. So this is nothing but a reasonable service. Verse 2 says, "Be not conformed to this world, be you transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah." All right. So kind, man. That's what you ought to do. All right. Be not conformed to the world. This world is nothing but foolishness. It's confusion. All right. They want us. Esau want us. They is Esau. Esau ultimately, the Caucasian race. They want us to be ultimately completely conformed to this world, tied into all the mirth that this place has. America is looked at as a spectacle. All right. It's seen as the greatest country on earth. All right, when it's really just a third world country. We got all these cities and whatever cities and yeah, all that stuff, all that it's seen as deplorable. It's like you, but it's really just a mask. It's really a third world country. You got numerous disease epidemics. Nobody got even homes. You can't, and even you not even you don't need a home. You don't need no house. So say you wanna be in a tent, you can't be in no tent. There ain't no woods. It's concrete and mud. They took out all the female trees, so there's no fruits and stuff. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, yeah, Esau wicked. Verse 3. It says, "For I say, through the grace given unto you, it's like the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahawah have dealt to every man the measure of faith. All right, so for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office." All right. Ultimately, being the same body, we it goes on to say like, so I read verse 5. It said, "So we being many are one body in Mashiach, every one members one of another, everything gives differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith." You know. Of course, you already know, like the elder apostles, they got the truth from like our Bibbins, like one of the literally the reincarnation of John the Baptist. All right, one of the forerunners. So kind, man. And shoot, our the here just for Florida, R1, he got it from them to R, Apostle to R. And the elder apostle up in New York and stuff. But nonetheless, yeah, you ought to follow what the Lord has instructed you to do. Follow wise counsel. I'm not trying to just follow anybody. I gotta follow the ones that at least seem right. This is like you feel it. It's spiritual, Nonetheless, so do what the Lord asks you to do, and think soberly. And follow wise counsel. Like he said, "For I say, through the grace given to you, to every man is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly." So think soberly, man. We ultimately have the same goal. We're underneath Yahawashi. Not all of us are human, But of course, you do what it's called. Boy, do humility. You're gonna respect people. That's why we respect the elders of GMS. Because who came to the water first? You gotta respect anything like that. But we all get the same coin, so we all get the same coin. So man, that's through Yahawah Shema Shai. All right. But nonetheless, going to the main point, we're all one body under Mashiach. All right. This is First Corinthians chapter 12 and 12 is for as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Mashiach. So kind of, man, just reiterate one of the points of the lesson. It's going into that we're one body under Mashiach. You can't get to the Father Yahawah except through Yahawashi. And if you truly love the Lord Yahawah Shema Shai, you're going to have some type of divinations. You're gonna have some type of inclination of humility and stuff. See certain stuff at least. Now, yeah, but nonetheless, yeah, you're gonna praise the Lord. You're gonna have the correct fruits, because that's the main thing. Shoot, if you don't have the right fruits, you off. If you say the mark, if you say the MOTB is an embargo, if you say the color of the Lord don't matter, now there's nothing that these off to the 2/3 camps. Well, I'm lying. Some of the 2/3 camps say embargo, passing to Christ, or something like that. At least part of the MOTB. They don't even go to the privacy of. Well, they don't talk about MLTB. They don't even think Jacob Trevor. Yeah, no. Jacob Trevor ain't gonna happen. So you just completely denying the economical state of the world right now. First of all, so you don't see nothing that's happening right now. So this is what these 2/3 camps be saying. At least IOIC is a car, I think, and GOCC, yeah, I think they on some other, man. They crazy. It's like they totally are befooling our creatures, because I say two things. They got more quote unquote members. That's an actual group, a group. You know what I mean? They probably got headquarters and all that stuff. They probably got I don't know if they got a 501c3, but I think it's a car do. I think of course IUIC do, but nonetheless, yeah, they buffoons, and they're buffooning our people. But yeah, if the leader is wicked, so are his followers. So, you know, maybe someone in IORC might one person out of IORC might wake up, one person out of the car, one humble brother that actually wanted the truth, but got the freaking not the truth. He got instead of getting a new wine, a new bottle, he got some old wine and a new bottle. He was trying to change himself, but the wine was still old. Yeah. This is Ephesians chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all, and in you all. All right. So I know these regular Christians, they kind of use that for like what's called the Holy Trinity and stuff. But so I did a lesson on it. Hope brother did a lesson on it. It ain't no Holy Trinity. The Lord sent. The Lord don't come in. The Lord don't come in flesh. The Most High ain't gonna come in the flesh. The Lord, that's why He sent one of the first creatures ever created in the flesh to do the will of the Father. But nonetheless, we're all one through Yahawashi. All right, and the one that's above Yahawashi, of course, the Father, the Most High, that's above everything in this world. All right. So knowing that, the Father is the main governor, and Yahawashi is the one that the Most High sent to govern us. What manner of person should you be in? Please do your duty. This is like, once again, like just like Romans 12:1 said, it's a reasonable service. All right, to serve the Lord and get up your body as a living sacrifice. Anyone that gives his life for the Lord will gain it. And anyone that well, yeah, I'll just say that. Keep it simple. But yeah, you should want to give your life for the Lord. It's the Lord. You can give it back. He made your spirit in your body. I mean, shoot. What more can I say? I can say more, but this is Matthew 13:10. All right, and this is for the ones that don't have the truth, that don't understand the truth. Like we're talking about them embargoes that the other camps got, and they believe in Holy Trinity, all these church. Yeah, it's all that stupid. I think GOCC believe in that. Yeah, man, crazy. So this 13 verse 10 says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, it's like he said, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. God, we know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. We know the mystery of the scriptures, apocrypha, the hidden things. We know we know just about everything that this as far as like our camp down here, GMS, they didn't did their part. They did their part, man. So as far as the other camps, the 2/3 camps, really, of course, these Christians, they always gonna be a freaking thorn. Now they ain't not even a thorn. They just like I don't know. It's like in that one drop of water in your napkin you finna use. That's how much they're not a nuisance. We're a nuisance to them. That's why they retaliate so hard. And anytime you come against them, they can't even do nothing about it. They even IOIC they'll seek to hurt your feelings and not actually try to debate with you. They'll try to hurt your feelings, but try to mock you or whatever. That's can tell that they lack intelligence, just like the bishop here, Canuck, man. If you have strength, but even if you have strength, like shoot, Yahawashi, he's doing the will of the Father. So I mean, so are we. If you have strength and wisdom, and you resort to your strength first, that means you lack wisdom. Because ultimately you don't have the mindset to use your wisdom. That's foolishness. If you have wisdom, you're gonna use it. I'm gonna use the abilities, like literally with seven senses that the Lord gave us to us: understanding, wisdom. All right, you got 2 ears and one mouth. I'm gonna hear before I speak anytime, man. All right. So as far as parables go, that's given to the Lord is true men. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and speckled birds, which are people that like the other nations. All right, but the bloodline ultimately go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, and our Father, our God, is Yahawah, the Most High, man. His son name is Yahawashi once again. So yeah, for the parables, they're not obviously not giving those mysteries. They don't even know the Lord's true name, or they don't care about it. They don't know about they don't know nothing. Amos chapter 3 verse 7 it says, "Surely the Lord Yahawah will do nothing but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants the prophets." So come, man, once again, that's what the Lord is doing. He's revealing the secrets to His servants the prophets. You don't see Esau shoot, is that time Ramadan? You don't see them Ishmaelites about prophecy. Like any time you see Muslim, I don't even like that. Junk stupid to me, man. It's like shoot, Zaquan, a hard one got it. He funny, man. It makes no sense, man. In your book, it says to follow the Israelites, us, and most likely you probably gonna say that to a brother though. So I mean, you supposed to follow the ones that know it first at least. So and you don't want to say nothing about privacy. They be Muslims and they don't even follow their own junk. If we don't follow our faith, we might well be put to death. We like a dog, If you go off from the Lord on purpose, not on accident, on purpose, yeah. The Lord is coming for the 2/3. That's why he got red. He got eyes of anger. He's angry at 2/3 of our people for despising him. Rightfully, the Lord is angry with 2/3 of our people. Rightfully so. That's righteous indignation to destroy our people on this side because we didn't want to listen to him. That's righteous, man. And you say that to a Jake right now, he ain't gonna do that. I know my God. All right, hey, here's what you saying. Shoot, I'm just a messenger. The Lord literally got the sword, Matthew 10:34. He told you he ain't coming for peace. He's coming with a sword, man. So, this is once again, man. This is the Lord is revealing this stuff. We telling our people, the prophet telling other people, the men of the Lord telling our people, week in, week out, see in and see out. It's cold right now. It's cold in my room. Nonetheless, yeah, that's what the Lord is doing right now, though. I'm gonna keep going with this. All right, then the ending with this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 19. Or, yeah. Every tree that verse 7, verse 19. Every tree that bringeth forth not good fruits is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits you shall know them. So simple as that. They got a fire. 2/3 of people got a fire waiting for them. All right, for these prophets, for these fake Muslims. They be real Muslims. It don't matter. That's still Babylonian customs and Saturn worship or Greek customs. I think it's Saturn worship nonetheless. But it says Yeah, if it's not good fruit, you can cut down. Simple as that. You gonna cast it to the fire. You already know what the lake of fire is. 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's destined to this place, Babylon, man. I.e., you already know. It's a word for by their fruits you shall know them. So kind of, if their fruit's bad, man, don't eat of it. Don't partake of it. That's not for us to dwell in, because the Lord said if they don't have good fruits, they're getting cut down and they're getting cast to the fire. That's only they good for. They good for chaff. That's what they made for. What said? That's what they made for. That's what 2/3 of people are literally made for, and as well as Esau to be, for of course Jake being the good vessel, the vessel Jake being the vessel to honor, and Esau being the vessel to dishonor. And of course 2/3 of our people to be the vessel to dishonor. But that's 1/3 of our nation. The whole nation not get cut off. Only 2/3 of the nation is gonna get destroyed and going to come back in righteousness. They're gonna be born. Later down the line, of course, they might not even be able to see the building of it. But Lord willing, I'm part of the like first fruits. Part of the 144,000 elect men. Wake up with the sword in my right hand to, vengeance upon the heathen. All right, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, and my whole camp as well, man. But nonetheless, the simple is that we're one body up under Yahawashi. We have a reasonable service to serve Him. All right, and your fruits are going to show. If it's good, you good. If it's bad, you're bad. You cut down. You're human to the fire, and it's given to His prophets to discern that. And of course, Yahawashi is the main mediator. Of course, the Father sent Yahawashi to be the main governor and the mediator, to see that if that's in you, if good is in you or bad in you, and He gonna tell you when he comes back down. You gonna know, of course, through humility and faith. So and pray for that. Pray for wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Pray for safety, for the open church, and pray to be the hope for elect or the 1/3 if you're a woman or child. All right, so these are the stuff you should pray for, the stuff you should ask for. Because the Lord is coming. He's coming very soon, and you see how He's coming. All right, you see what Esau doing because he knew he had a short time. All right, but Lord willing, let's edify a little lesson with that. That's a shalom.